Anyway, I've been stalling too long. Because of a certain someone. So, let's just get into it. Shall we? Alright, Rana and Paulette came over, and now they're going through Grandpa's shit.
すごい。
My room is buried by everything Kaito had accumulated. Aside from Hachidoku, everything was simply pushed to a room smaller than where it was stored in.
みっちりしてます。レイナ、こんなの初めて見ましたよ。
Dexter, you need to stop talking sometimes.
だろうな。
This is the result. A pile of books that may bust a hole in the floor from its weight. Mountain of documents and things. Ran is overwhelmed by it all, while Paulette is completely speechless. I'm gonna fall asleep. Voices in the background. Not screechy. She's just high-pitched. Paulette squints. She carefully looks through the tower of stacked books.
どうだ？何かわかりそうか？
貴重な資料が山積みなのは一目瞭然です。
Dexter, shut up. Delete the grandpa's shit message.
飛行本や鉄道グッズはもちろんのこと、残っているのが信じられないような現場の資料もいくつもあります。
ほう。
Delete that message. Paulette's gaze never focuses on a single point. Without being fixated on the rarity of her personal tastes, she continues to look for any clues that may lead to 8620.
あのファイル類が気になります。私、あそこから探してみても構いませんか？
Better? Yes, much better.
無論だ。好きに探してくれ。
はい。でしたら、すみません。
ん？
Paulette starts to look around for something. Stops at one point and stares at it.
やっぱり。
Mumbles something, turns to me, then turns back to that same point. The direction of her glances. That photo stand? Have you made anyone else a mod? I don't have any other regulars, so no.
どうした？手がかりがあったのか？
あ、いえ、脚立か何かないかなって。
わかった。すぐに持ってくる。
After she gets the stepladder, Paulette deftly climbs up the steps and sits on top of it.
ありがとう。あとは一人で平気です。
Cannot tell me that Sotetsu and Hibiki were the ones who stacked these books. How are they so high up that you need a fucking stepladder?
そうか。ならば任せる。
はい。
She suppresses her voice. As it was about to crack, Paulette quietly gathers herself.
私、きっとお役に立ちます。相鉄さん。いいえ、相鉄くんの。
changed from calling me Santa-kun. Santa-kun. Her way of expressing that we're a team, all the better.
期待してくださいね。探し物とか事務仕事とか、コツコツやるの得意ですから。
頼もしいな。
I could feel strength in her voice and gaze. Looks like she's completely in work mode now. I honestly am hopeful, but I'd rather do everything I can too.
残りはチーム分けが必要だな。人間には鉄道知識が、レールロードには背丈が足りない。
でしたら私と。私と
As I'm about to say something, I'm interrupted by Hibiki picking up Hachiroku off the ground. I heard my name. Which part of your name?
私がいっと鉄道のこととかけ。86と組むのがバランスよかとよ。そうですか。
Hachiroku has a gentle, almost motherly look in her eyes. I think that Hibiki's a child who craves attention. Because she does.
でしたら、相鉄様さえよろしければ、私と響とで一組を。
I'm sleeping. Alright, have a good night, starving.
僕は構わん。レイナはどうだ？それでいいか？
はーい。レイナ、頑張りますよ。
頼もしいな。それでは手分けして開始しよう。探すべきは8620および86に関する記録全般だ。はい。
Thanks to the hydrate, Dexter. And the stretch.
はい。
After giving me their confirmation, Hibiki and Hachiroku began rummaging through the shelves.
どうする？どこから手をつける？
It is the French Open, apparently. Yeah.
上の右端と下の左端からしらみつぶしてどうでしょう？
Yeah, but like, no one likes French people. So like, you know.
了解。それじゃまた真ん中で。そうですね。後ほど再び真ん中で。
Hibiki and Hachiroku. It seems that they actually make a good team. No one likes the Australians either. No, we're not a meme. I need to concentrate on my work. Actually, is there any chance I might stream earlier times in the future? No. There's no shot.
86たちに習おう。レイナは下。僕は上からで構わんか。
はい。レイナ、構わんですよ。
よし。ならばやるぞ。
Oh. My hat's gone. Back. Well, I'll stay. Relegated to a side character then. Have a good night. We zip our lips and keep our hands and eyes busy, considering how messy the room is. Sato must have also been a messy person. There could be memos stuck in between the pages of the books. I start looking through the pages of each and every one of them. What if I threaten to take away my sub? Okay, if you do that, then I'll threaten to take away my streams. Work silently and continue. As long as we continue, we will most certainly arrive at some point, some sort of conclusion. best case scenario, that it leads us to 8620, which then goes on to become a tourist attraction and prevents the construction of the factory.
相鉄くん
The streamer always wins. Another day, another victory for the OG. Not expecting it, I quickly turn around. It's Paulette. He's waving in a huge motions.
すまん、集中していた。
脚立伸ばしてもらえますか？もっと上の方も確かめたくて。
わかった。一旦降りてくれ。
はい。
I extend the stepladder to reach higher up, and then she falls over, and and then there's a CG. That's how it works, right? I set it against the shelf, and Paulette zooms past me, as if she were waiting the whole time.
しっかり支えててくださいね。
Yeah, keep it steady. Don't want any CGs happening. I respond to her, and Paulette begins to scale the ladder. She climbs to the top in no time. She's quicker than I thought. Hold the ladder to make sure it's sturdy. Ibuki and Hachiroku let out a scream, but quickly cover their mouths. I look toward them, wondering why, but find the answer above.
やっぱり。あ、この年からは。
Her underwear is in plain sight. I don't know what you expected. Although I think nothing of it. I'm sure women would be ashamed of it. I suppose I should be sorry. I suppose I should be sorry I saw it. I avert my eyes and focus only on holding the ladder. While I do this, I realize Hachiroku and Hibiki were intent. Listen, alright? This is Giga Chat energy. Alright? Every time this happens in in anime and shit, this is how it always goes, right? You've got the protagonist holding the ladder, and you've got the girl going up the ladder, and he looks up and sees her panties, and then he panics. He's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to see her panties. And then she panics, and then she falls off the ladder, and then you get the scene. Right? Thank fuck. I thank God that isn't happening with Sotetsu, because he isn't panicking, right? That's how it always goes. The protagonist starts panicking, and then the girl on the ladder becomes conscious of the fact that he can see her panties, and then she starts panicking and calls him a pervert or whatever. I get it. If they point it out carelessly, Paulette will surely panic. See? They fucking know. The writers know that this is a fucking stereotype in anime and shit. Just, okay, look. Raina. God damn it. Surprised, she reacts by suddenly turning around. Naturally, her balance goes off.
いかん
Paulette falls off the ladder. I release my grasp and hold out my arms. I just explained how the stereotype works, and I was like, damn, they subverted my expectations by not playing into the stereotype, and then they play into the stereotype. This is not how you subvert this is not how you subvert stereotypes, okay? You don't play into them. God damn it. You know what would have been better if Paulette was like, oh yeah, I expected him to be able to see them or something like that. If she didn't panic is how you'd subvert it. Or if they just didn't point it out, but I guess you needed the funny.
なんとかだ。 なんとかうまく捕まえた。
But the comedy would have come out of her nonchalantness. If Raina pointed that out, right, in a different story, right? If Raina pointed out and Paulette was just nonchalant about it, that's where the comedy would have come in. I not expected it. It certainly would have been too close. Paulette's body fits right into my arms. Why did you say it like that?
ポーレット、大丈夫か？怪我はないか？
ごめんなさい。
本当に平気か？痛むのではないか？顔が赤く、呼吸が荒いぞ。
痛まないです。けど、私、恥ずかしい。いろいろ。
ああ、そうか。すまん。
I gently set Paulette's legs on the floor. Slowly stands, her face scrunching up as if she is about to cry.
私のせいで、ごめんなさい。
ああ。
The ladder. I let go. It's lying on the ground. While it was falling, it must have broken something.
誰の責任かといえば僕のだろう。慌てさせたのも、はしごを手放したのも僕だからな。
No, that was Rana who made her nervous.
いや、そんな、相鉄くんの責任なんて。
Yeah, it was Rana's fault.
ないと言うなら、ポーレットにはもっとない。それより後処理だ。怪我などないか？
はい。かばってもらったおかげで、私、平気です。こっちも大したことなかった。写真立てのガラスが割れただけばい。
While saying that, Hibiki stands up and runs off to get a broom and dustpan.
相鉄様、お気をつけを。この辺りガラス片が散っております。あら？
Hachiroku's hand stops, and then she picks up the broken photo stand.
相鉄様ですよね。このお写真、少年の頃の相鉄様。
なあ、本当だな。
I have such a harsh gaze. It looks like it's a look made by simmering distrust, despair, and hatred. In honor that Taito kept a photo of me, but I wish it weren't this photo.
片付け手伝い。
Yeah, but like, it'd be great if you showed the photo, right? You're gonna show the photo, right?
お任せください、ポーレットさん。人間の指はガラスで切れてしまいますでしょ。そうですけど、86さん。お任せください。そうしてよろしければ相鉄様に、そのお手にあるファイルをどうぞお見せください。はい。
随分と熱心に見ていたようだが。
Kept holding the stack of files close to her, even while she was falling.
何か手がかりがあったのか？
はい。これ見てください、相鉄くん。背拍子、ほら、会計記録ってあります。
Glad I relied on her. Yeah, but like, you're gonna show any CGs of like her falling or the photo, or well, maybe they'll show the files.
物の流れは金の流れでもあるということか。
私もそう思って、それで当たってみたらですね。この年です。
ん？おお。
Yeah, I can't read that
こ
one.
れは。
I got Irudo Odo. There's a rare behind Reina and Paulette, so it's Rail Lord. Hachiroku, I guess. I don't know. I see. No wonder the brewery is in debt. Paulette points out the abnormal expenditures just for this year.
中古レールロード機関車一式。はあ、これ、86さんたちのことですね。
Ah, set with locomotive. What?
レイナ、私もそれしかないと思う。だってね、ほら、その次の年から。
倉庫使用料、倉庫使用料、倉庫使用料、倉庫使用料。記録の最後の年までずっと払い続けているな。
Ah. So, he bought a fucking train. He bought the railroad and train set. And when you think set, think like a miniature. But no, it's a life-size 1-to-1 scale fucking steam locomotive.
それって
うん。当たりの可能性が高く思える。倉庫の所在に関する記載はないのか？
Suddenly fidgets. Paulette moves her legs and begins to look uncomfortable.
旧蹄鉄から施設の譲り渡しを受けたとき、個人に貸与しているものだから手を触れるなって言われて。
心当たりの倉庫があるのか？
レイナ、わかりました。石像機関庫のことですね。
石像機関庫。
Sudoku swallows her breath. Her look is serious.
はい。石像機関庫はレンガでできた機関庫ですよ。レイナとポーレット、入っちゃダメなところなんです。
Well, yeah, that's because you don't have Taito's permission.
引き渡し時の注意をずっと守り続けてきたわけか。
はい、だって、そう約束しましたから。でも私、気になって。
わかる気がする。意識の外へと追いやったんだな。気にすれば何もかもが手につかなくなってしまうから。
そうなんです。相鉄くんの言う通りな感じで。だから
盲点を作ってしまった。
It's a simple confirmation of fact. But Paulette seems genuinely ashamed of it and looks depressed.
私、恥ずかしいです。冷静になれば、あそこが一番の候補だったのに。
いや、盲点といえば僕も同じだ。
I run up to my room and quickly return. Alright, the internet is back. Man, what the fuck happened? Power went out. Oh, damn.
一揃い、タイトさんからいただいた鍵だ。僕が使う立場ではないと、そのまましまい込んでいた。
タイト様の鍵束ですか。でしたら、この中に。
おそらく、総当たりでやれば、その石像機関庫とやらの情も。
What happened? They found where the train is. And we found out that Taito bought a fucking train.
兄さん、総当たりの必要なんてありませんよ。姉さん、ちょっと。なんで仕事中に。
I mean, he bought a railroad. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he needs to buy a train. I thought he didn't. Makoto still comes despite her reluctance.
倉庫費。賄賂の類のもんと思うて、いじらんよ。ずっとそのまま払うとったんよ。
Damn. Knowing that this will now vastly reduce the operating costs here, Makoto looks through the keys.
右手のもんと違う鍵は一つだけたい。はい。これね、そうちゃん。
ありがとう、枕ね。
Yeah, but you're still gonna have to pay the storage fees. Where the fuck are you gonna put the train?
こんな、 手間でもなんでもないけんね。
She waves at us while returning to the brewery, but then she turns around. Makoto, with a playful smile, takes out 2 keys, places them in my hand.
うち部屋の鍵がこれで、ひーちゃんの部屋の鍵がこれね。
What are you implying there?
じいさまがそうちゃんにあげた鍵やけん。いつでん好きに使ってよかよ。
What do you mean by that? I think Taito's been trying to set up Sotetsu with these two since the very beginning.
ならば、その時には。
その時って。
Whether it be with Makoto or Hibiki, there could be emergencies. There could be emergencies where they're hurt and can't move in the middle of the night. Yeah, emergencies. That's definitely what the keys are for. Told me which is which. I'll be sure to make use of them. Make use of these keys. But first, we need the key to the stone storage. Actually, stone storage. Literally in an engine shed. Oh.
ボーレット、レイナ、すまんが案内してもらえるか。
I thought it was just based off the name, I mean the material the storage is made out of.
もちろんですよ。任せてください、相鉄くん。
ならば、響き、そして86。
We all nodded at each other, simply doing that's reassuring.
行くぞ。8620とご対面だ。
Maitetsu. Even though in the thumbnails of the VODs, I have Maitetsu Pure Station logo as in the bottom left. Guided by Paulette and Reina, we pass the platform of Ohitoyo Station and go farther in. They're so small. They're tiny.
ここか。
It doesn't help that Hachiroku looks like she's standing further back than Reina.
とても立派な機関庫ですね。これなら8620も客車も悠々休めます。
You can like barely see her over the text box. So like, hang on, what if I do this? That works. Just for this scene. Sudoku's voice buzzed, but it appears as if she's implying that she still cannot feel the presence of 8620.
そして、随分と厳重だな。
Shutter at the entrance is locked, and all the windows are boarded up.
それだけ重要なものが入ってるってことですよね、きっと。
She may be small, but she's still tall enough for you to be able to see the top of her head. Look at under Hibiki's neck. Oh, if I had the progress bar, you would be able to see it. Everyone nods in response to Hibiki's remark, but Hachiroku remains not motionless.
ともかく、中に入ってみよう。
I take out the key and hold it in my hand. While I look for the lock, Paulette guides me to it.
なあ、シャッター自体に鍵穴が開いているのか。
Because it's called the stone storage, I thought there would be a heavy padlock or something of the sort. The shutter is many times larger than the brewery, but the basic structure appears to be the same. If the key isn't the right one, it would be awkward. I'm thinking about stupid stuff like that. Perhaps I'm nervous too. However, like, the shutter must be pretty high quality. Even after being left alone for years, the key turns easily to unlock it. You'd think so, right? They're in debt, so this is a pretty expensive storage. The chain to open it at the start of the shutters appears new. Preparing to go for my jog and wishing a good street. Alright, good luck, meow. I take it in my hand and carefully pull at it. Freak. Hachiroku jump scare. He must have sensed something. The shutter opens a crack at the bottom and Hachiroku slides right under.
あるんですね、きっと。8620。私。
せくなせかすな。チェーンを切っては厄介だ。
Even if it doesn't appear to be corroded. Who knows if it's deteriorated in parts we can't see. I understand how everyone will want to hurry, but it's precisely why I'm doing this carefully. I open the shutters, just enough that a person can crouch under. Hibiki clears her throat and elegantly bends at her waist.
兄さん、私、86の様子を見ておきますね。
Tells me before passing under the shutters. Wait. An exhalation. Jesus. Exhalation. Filled with envy. She looks at me, then at the darkness beyond the shutters, and then back to me. Look at your man, now back to me. Paulette is just itching to go. And then, yeah, Raina can just walk under.
ポーレット、よければ、そしてもしもあればだが、8620の状態の方を見ておいてもらえるか。
はい、やります。
Paulette quickly goes through the shutters too. I want to go too, but I can't leave the shutters in this state.
なんだ、レイナはポーレットについていかなかったのか。
はい、レイナはここで、相鉄さんがシャッターを開けるの、待ってます。
This is why she's a real one. Alright, she's staying with the protagonist.
興味がないのか。中に一体何があるのか。
Raina gives a soft smile when I ask her that. I mean, there was a bit of crackling, but you know, yeah, you know.
相鉄さん、一人だったらきっと退屈しちゃうじゃないですか。
It's not going to take that long to pull on a chain to bring the shutter up. That doesn't really answer my question, but I suppose it's just it's still a valid answer.
ならば、もうしばらくだけ待ってくれ。
はい、レイナは待ってますよ。
Creak, creak, rumble, rumble. The chains creak as the shutters roll upward. Don't forget the rumbling, they also rumble. And it doesn't say anything, but it feels reassuring just to have someone watching. Click.
よし。
I feel something lock in place. The shutters have been lifted completely.
行くか。
Hachiroku is like the legal lolly and Reina is like, never mind. They're both not human, so what makes them legal and not is confusing.
はい。
Okay, I was not expecting the music to just abruptly cut like that. And his personality. Well, yeah, but you know, you say that like they don't have actual lollies in appearance and age in the side characters routes. The engine shed is chilly and dark. Slivers of light that shine through the cracks of the sealed windows make the scenery fantastical. My eyes get used to the darkness. There I see it. A large steam locomotive giving off a dull black gleam. Hachiroku like the more mature one, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
これが
But not as mature as Makuda. So, I'm mesmerized by it. Feels as if my entire body is frozen. Can't move. Can't speak. Only my eyes continue to dart around, seeking more information.
相鉄さん、なんだかみんなおかしいですよ。
The less mature, the better. Okay. I thought you liked Hachidoku. Her voice releases me from the spell. I shake my confused head and gather my breath.
おかしいとはどういうことだ？
だっておかしいんですよ。ほら。
I saw nothing. I heard nothing. Hachiroku is crouched down next to the cold, black locomotive's large wheels.
ちょっと、八六、ねえ、ポーレットさんも。
Paulette is standing up straight and staring at the locomotive while motionless. Hibiki tries to get the two of them to come to their senses. What the fuck is going on?
これは
Can't even tell if my voice is shaking or just raspy. I can see it, but I can't process the information. There's a part of my mind that's refusing to accept it.
壊れているのか。
I have to ask. Hachiroku's memory loss, being bought by Taito, then abandoned. There is a common cause to it. Yeah, I don't know why they're surprised that it's broken, considering that it was purchased and stored. It's like when Taito bought it, this would have been around the time when trains would have been a lot less obsolete.
はい、ちょっと見てみますね。
Rena trots over. She appears completely serene as she goes. Looking at it will be calming. It makes me realize that my daily life and this locomotive are connected. Yeah, you own Hachiroku now, so
相鉄さん、この子は8620ですよ。トップナンバー863の車両です。
Rena circles around and tells everyone one by one.
それでですね、大破してます。地層はちょっとレイナには無理に見えますね。地層どころか。
Hachiroku speaks up. He says it in a way I've never heard before, in a voice where all her pride has been stripped away.
通りも何も歪んでるのに、なんでここまで原因なんて。
Hachiroku's sorrow moves my gaze toward her. I finally grasp the meaning of what is for me.
これはひどいな。
Passenger car accident. Railway accident. The words spin around in my head. Smell of blood, the twisting of metal. I vividly feel it, all on a visceral level. Well, yeah, this is the fucking train that crashed. That he crashed in, so like...
これをお人よまで引っ張ってきたのか。
大敗戦末期でなければ 誰も許さなかったでしょう。線路までこれでは痛めてしまいます。
Wheel. No. What Hachiroku called the driving wheel is completely bent out of proportion. There's no way it can turn like this. Pulling at something that doesn't turn will simply make it drag.
破損部分は多数です。機関車右側面にひどい打痕と擦過痕がありますよ。
Yeah, that side. It's like that side was tipped over and scraped across the ground. I hear Reina's voice from the other side of the train. Hachiroku jumps and stops moving. Her whole body begins to shake violently.
傷、フランジにまで及んでいます。だから間違いないですよ。
They mean by flange in this. Oh.
鉄道車両に遠心力が働きますと、車体が振られ、脱線の要因となります。ので、その力で車輪が線路から外れないよう、左右両方の車輪の内側にそれぞれ線路に挟まれる形となる傾斜を持った突起部、フランジを設けます。例えば右にカーブするとき、車両や列車の
Okay, I didn't need the rest of that. I got what you meant. It's to help with grip on the rails, especially when turning. That's the TLDR.
この機関車、脱線転覆しちゃったんです。
86、落ち着け86。
私のせい、
事故など誰か一人の責任ではない。
I embrace her tightly and throw those words at her.
けれど、私は8620を。
Blood that oozed from the scars of the accident turns into words.
お前が自責に苛まれたとて、それで8620が救われるのか。
Hachiroku goes silent, but her body continues to shake and tears continue to stream.
どんな事故でも、どんな被害でも変わらない。
Does Maitetsu not he still doesn't realize this is the train he crashed in? The words I expressed to Hachiroku seep deep into my own heart. These are the same words I told myself time and time again to pretend that I had coped with it.
法的責任を負わされたのなら、もちろんそれを償う。法的責任がないのなら、果たすべきはただ回復だ。
Carefully considers each and every sound uttered. It's as if she can't understand the meaning of the words if she doesn't. Wait, what? It's as if she can't understand the meaning of the words if she doesn't.
けど、8620、こんなにも。
諦めるのか。
That's something I've asked myself many times, and I threw those same words at Hachiroku's tiny body.
諦めるなら反対はせん。僕はお前の望みに従い、8620を殺してしまおう。
Didn't need to include the tiny body part.
ダメです。それはダメ。
諦めぬなら、やるしかない。どれほど傷んでいようとも。
I declare that and wait for Hachiroku's response. Completely despondent, Hachiroku shakes her head in small movements before pushing out a few words.
そうですね。相鉄様のおっしゃる通りと思います。
Beyond the veil of tears, a gleam of hope hangs in Hachiroku's eyes. Her arms dangling in powerless regret, clenched with conviction.
ならば86、僕は今一度だけ問おう。お前は8620を助けるものか、見捨てるものか。
助けます。必ず。
そうか。
How much money will it cost? How much labor will it take? There are countless excuses that could be used to give up. But if you don't give up, there is only one path to take.
8620を助けるための初めの一歩だ。
I step back from Hachiroku, still crouched down. Without my saying anything, Hibiki follows suit.
手は貸さん。86、お前はお前の足だけで立ち上がれ。
はい、相鉄様。
Hachiroku's knees are still shaking. The tears continue to flow. He tries to stand up, but fails again. Hachiroku lands on the ground with her face. I hear her grit her teeth. Hibiki stands her ground. She holds back her desire to help Hachiroku. She believes in Hachiroku and me.
見苦しいところをお見せし。
She trips again. Her shaky knees refuse to keep her upright. She falls and tries to stand up again each time. Finally, Hachiroku stands up with both hands on her knees. With awkward movements, Hachiroku walks toward me in that position. Her usual elegant form is nowhere to be seen. Hachiroku, without taking a rest, continues to walk in that pitiful form.
お待たせしました。相鉄様。
いや、予想よりもずっと早かった。
Hachiroku smiles. Her body still shakes, and the tears are still flowing.
予想よりもずっと早く、はるかに見事な歩みだった。
Hachiroku steps forward on her own to show the path she must take. As her owner, I will help Hachiroku achieve her goals to the best of my ability.
ここから先は僕も一緒だ。86、まずは何から始める？
ありがとうございます。相鉄様。
Hachiroku falls into my arms, limp. I hold her up, and she feels cold. It makes me realize that Hachiroku is usually warm.
キャブへ。私を8620の運転台へと連れて行ってください。
うん。
I pick up Hachiroku and go up the steps to the driver's stand. As we look out, we see a troubled Reina with Paulette by her side.
大丈夫だ。
I mumble to Hachiroku, to Hibiki, to Paulette, to Reina, and I also say that to convince myself.
そら、86、入ったぞ。
She's fucking dead. This is the first time I've entered the steam engine 8620 to the driver's stand. And on the ground is a girl laying there motionless.
よかった。私です。私の整備ボディです。
Yeah, the dead Hachiroku.
ああ、これがか。
Relief and understanding. those two things gradually seep into my mind. I put Hachiroku's operation body on the floor, and she just quietly walks to her motionless alternate body. You know, when I saw the CG, I was confused as to what the context would have been in this situation. I was not expecting her to have two bodies. Especially since it's never apparent in anything else. Right? Makes sense now, right? Yeah, I guess. I think I'm gonna keep this. Right, this. It's a lot cleaner. But problem is that I like having the progress bar. So I'm gonna have to do this, which is hover my mouse in a specific area. A relieved smile has returned to me. Hachiroku kneels in a praying position and takes out a large disc from under her clothes. Is that the tablet? Hachiroku mentioned that she's exchanging it. Hachiroku's hands continue moving fluidly. She opens up the clothes of her maintenance body and pulls out something resembling a necklace. Like, I hear a noise at the same time. The operation body of Hachiroku crumples to the ground as if she lost power.
Hachiroku?
驚かないでくださいました。お願いいたしましたのに。
86なのか。
はい。私です。相鉄様。
Girl answers me. Maintenance body of Hachiroku picks up the operation body of herself and points at the black bag on top of what appears to be the engineer's seat.
相鉄様はこれを乗務カバンと呼ばれるものです。
Okay, what the fuck is a crew bag?
運転士や機関士が乗務の時に必ず携帯する革製のカバンのことでございます。かなり大ぶりなもので、中にはレールロードの運転体をすっぽりと収められるようにと厚い。
And that's why rail lords are so small, so that you can carry around the second body. You do know how bad that sounds, right? Does Reina have an operation body? Because like a maintenance body? Because like it doesn't appear that way. I guess. Look, Hachiroku did insert the disc into herself. So like I guess they can switch whenever they want. So maybe Reina used the maintenance body when she was checking over the train, the diesel train last time while Paulette and Sotetsu were talking. I don't know. Black leather. It weighs heavy in my hand.
乗務カバンの中には運転ボディが収まるようになっています。
But the glossary said that it's. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no. But the glossary says it's meant for it. It's the crew bag is meant for it to hold women. I mean rail lords.
Oh.
I open the bag and Hachiroku hands her operation body to me, and into the bag it goes. I see. It fits perfectly.
乗務カバンは私の寝台にして家のようなもの。相鉄様に肌身離さずお持ちいただけましたら嬉しく思います。
Also, you probably need to feed the maintenance body some coal.
わかった。責任を持って預かろう。
Compared to the weighty feel of the crew bag, her operation body is light. Feeling that in my hand, a certain doubt arises in my mind.
タブレットはお前の魂なのか？
She pulled out her soul and inserted it into another body. I simply stated what I observed, but Hachiroku quietly shakes her head.
魂などは持ちませぬ。私たちレールロードは物ですから。
なあ、いや、それはそうだが。
人間の体に例えるのなら、タブレットは脳に近いかと私は。
Yeah, but like, do you care to explain why you've got nipples?
脳か。
they move to the appropriate body, either for operation or maintenance. They can switch out the brain at will. It's true that only things can do that.
相鉄様、何かお気がかりでも。
Yeah, why do they have nipples? I prefer raillords because they're not real people, okay.
なあ、いや。
There's no point in fixating on useless matters. How's Hachiroku?
86は随分と落ち着いたのだな。
この体は今はカラカラに乾ききっていますから。
Yeah, I'd expect that after however many years.
なあ。
That's why she can't produce tears. As if to prove that, even after switching bodies, still appears to be shaking.
水と石炭を持ってくるか。
いえ、適宜に非常動力、鉄道時計のゼンマイをお巻きくださればそれで。
Right.
今は蒸気排水さえも作業の邪魔になってしまいますので。
Wait, really?
蒸気機関を動かすために用いられる水蒸気は冷えてしまえば水へと戻ります。複水器というものがついている蒸気機関車では
I guess. Atadoku stands up quite quickly. Thank God muscle atrophy doesn't exist. Because they're not human. He points and checks each part inside the cab, and then descends on her own 2 feet.
レイナ、86さんをびっくりさせるつもりじゃなくって。
She is taller now. Yeah, she's almost as tall as Hibiki. Well, maybe not. The hat's doing a lot of work. But then again, this is like a weird perspective because not Raina, because Paulette looks tall as fuck now.
大丈夫。わかっています。
She's definitely taller than Raina now. So, because in Operation Body, Raina and Hachidoku were about the same height. After exiting the cab and descending back to the engine shed, Raina runs up to Hachidoku and takes a deep bow. Hachidoku smiles at her gently in a mature fashion.
私の方こそ取り乱して驚かせてしまってごめんなさいね。おお、レイナは全然平気です。同じよ。私も全然平気。だからね、これで仲直り。はいです。
They give each other a firm handshake. As if she just realized it. Raina lets out a surprised... Jesus. Lets out a surprised sigh.
86さん、整備ボディですね。素敵です。とっても綺麗です。
Okay, yes, considering Raina isn't surprised about why she's taller, and knows exactly why she's taller, That means Reina should also have a maintenance body. She gives a gasping sigh. Reina finally lets go of their handshake and clenches her hands cheerfully.
レイナも整備ボディで来てよかったです。頑張って86さんのお手伝いをしちゃいますね。
Okay, and if it wasn't clear enough that Reina has a maintenance body, she just outright says that she does.
レイナ、もしよければ、それは明日から頼めるか。
明日からですか？レイナは明日からでも大丈夫です。
そうか。それなら明日から頼む。
After stating that, Hachiroku exhales a long sigh in a way that Reina can't hear. I knew it. It's likely that Hachiroku right now is even the cold evaluation of the facts of the past hurt her deeply.
さあ、それならレイナ、私たちは私たちのお仕事に戻りましょう。
The lights are flashing. What do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean.
Hi!
I thought something was happening on my end.
何かお手伝いできることができたら、その時はいつでも遠慮なく声をかけてくださいね。
I feel relieved at the can part. Paulette understands Hachiroku's state. She let us know that she is willing to wait.
ありがたい。その時には遠慮している余裕などなくなろうからな。
かもしれませんね。
She turns to me, then to Hachiroku and Hibiki. She bows slightly before taking Reina with her as she exits the engine shed.
私はどうします？86に石炭と水を持ってきましょうか？
I was sincerely surprised by Hibiki's words. I knew that she was smart and perceptive, but I had not expected her to be so mature and therefore considerate.
そうだな。86、修復すべき点をざっと洗い出すにどのくらいかかる？
ざっとでしたら、日付が変わる前には何とかといったところでしょうか。
ならば、そうだな。午後7時。
With that much time, hopefully Hachiroku will have calmed down a bit.
午後7時になったら、86の石炭と水、それから。
わかりました。兄さんの夕食と、それから着替えも用意してここに戻ってきます。
ありがたい。
My heartfelt words are received with a bright smile. Hibiki then turns around and walks out of the engine shed with long strides.
さてと、86、指示してくれ。23時には終わらせたい。
少し忙しくなりますが。
僕とお前だ。集中すればこなせよう。
はい、相鉄様。ご信頼にお応えできますよう尽くします。
This is how it should be. If I set a difficult deadline, you can concentrate fully on what is in front of her. Yeah, concentrate fully on what is in front of her. You know, the train that she destroyed and caused a big accident and caused a lot of people's deaths. Even if I had nothing to do with Hachiroku's accident, seeing the scars of it makes me nauseous. Being the one vested, Hachiroku must feel the most emotional pain right now.
さて、やるぞ。
はい、相鉄様。それではまずは、私、四面図を起こします。
Hachiroku disappears into the cab and returns with a clipboard and pen and paper. Even down to the small items, like those have remained here untouched. Orthographic projection. Hang on, I need it. Yeah, orthographic projection. Where's the glossary entry for that? Like, huh?
相鉄様はその4面図に目で見える破損箇所を残らずマークしていってください。
Orthographic projection is a way to representing the 3D object by using several 2D views of the object. Orthographic drawings are also known as multi-views. The most commonly used views are top, front, and right side. Yeah, I know.
マークの仕方は？
図を起こしたら数箇所はご一緒させていただきます。
Essentially, it's like a diagram.
わかった。その時に86のやり方を見て学ぼう。
I just copy and paste the definition. Yeah, I know.
はい。そのようにお願いいたします。
But like, where's the glossary entry for it? Hachiroku puts some paper on the clipboard and freehands a few straight lines. Yes, that's how it should be. If you don't let your hands and mind be idle, you can compartmentalize, or at least brush off, just about anything. Yeah, just forget about it, and you can get over it. That's how it always works, right? If you're running away and you commit... Wait. If you're running away, you commit to do... What if you're running away, you commit to doing it all the way? Or else the scars will simply swallow you whole. I just had the most disturbing... What? Thought. Oh.
ずっと使ってなかったせいでしょうか。こちらの私もなんだかひどく不器用です。
そうか。綺麗な図面に見えるが。
今一つ精度が。
Now that she mentions it, I see some blurs in the lines. You know the goldfish snacks, the cheese ones? Uh-huh. What about them? However, what's important isn't accuracy, but the action of focusing on what's before you. You mean the thing that would bring back the trauma? I don't know what Sotetsu is getting at here. Hachiroku tries to tear the paper she just drew on, so I pluck it from her grasp. The hentai of the goldfish mascot. That's the first thought of when I looked at the mascot. Well, you gonna look it up, or...
破損箇所のマークにだったら十分すぎるだろう。始めたい。86、どうか指導を頼む。
I mean, you're the one curious about it, so like, you know.
はい、相鉄様。巻き込まれたばい。真っ黒ばい。
Excuse me? I see, yeah, I know, but like, why?
すまなかったな。だが、助かった。
Oh, of course they're bathing again.
にーにー、このかしはたくつくけねー。
Of course it exists. Mac.
響き、行儀が悪いぞ。
He runs around knowing full well it's bad manners. Nini and Hachiroku Both of their faces are dark and would be even after... Wait, what? Both of your faces are dark and would be even after you take a bath.
相鉄様、ご夫妻、私が半分追わせていただきます。
But the question is this operation body Hachiroku or is it maintenance body Hachiroku? It's like... Can I go back? I guess. If I go back here, right? Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to tell.
そんなん当然ばい。22の分は22の分。86の分は最初から86の分やもん。まあ。
Hachiroku forces a smile, but there's no happiness in it. It feels like I'm looking at the Nini of the past. I hate how I'm dragged in with them. Yeah, so this is Hibiki's perspective. I mean, I should have I know that, but still.
86には背中流してもらうばい。22にはどぎゃしようかな。
I'm just surprised that Sotetsu's here again.
私がお瀬名でしたら、相鉄様は前を流されてはいかがですか？
Hachiroku. She doesn't know.
うん。響きが良ければそうしよ
う。Sotetsu doesn't know.
いいわけなかけね。そんなんダメばい。ダメばい。
Yeah, especially not with Hachiroku here. Like, that's meant to be only... That's meant to only be a thing between two people. Mac.
Oop!
If they were just teasing, I could brush it aside, but Nissan and Hachiroku are both completely serious. It seems that he's not even a little interested in things of that sort. Yeah, you're right.
私ひとまず髪を流します。髪の汚れを響きにつけてはいけませんから。
うん。
The maintenance body, okay. So, it is maintenance body. Maintenance body that is a little smaller than me looks like a human girl at first glance. Excuse me? I was not expecting full ass from Nissan's location. I'm sure he can see her boobs, at least from the side. All ages, by the way. Yeah. That's a big ass shampoo bottle, by the way. But Nisa doesn't look at Hachiroku or me. Yeah, he's a Giga Chad. He doesn't care about women. He hates women. Yeah. Nissan heads to the washing area quietly. He doesn't hide his private parts, so I can see everything. Muscular abs, chest, and a large scar that remains from the accident. Oh. Even the wounds of rail lords can heal on their own. I just realized that Hachiroku also has a scar. It extends from her right shoulder to her elbow. But where is it? This is maintenance body. She can see it, but why can't we? This is her right shoulder. So like, almost identical to the damage on the 8620 steam engine. I felt a shiver from the images coincided. When the images coincided, I washed my face to shake away the mental picture. The scars of Nissan and Hachiroku. Hachiroku said at the end of the track closure era, railway accidents were a common thing.
響き、お待たせしました。 私、髪をきれいにしました。わかった。今行くばい。
Obviously, they aren't going to show a scar on the main girl. Then why did they point it out? They could have just not said anything and it wouldn't have mattered. If she's going to watch my back, it's not weird to ask her about stuff, right? There you go. She is so tiny. About the accidents, about Nini and Hachiroku's. It has to be easy to find out that they're separate and not the same.
あんね、86。
It shows that Hibiki is realizing that they might be in the same accident. Yeah, so if it's that important, why don't you show it? Or if you don't want to show it, then why did you show her right side? Okay?
はい。なんでしょう、響。
Because it's anime. It's a that's not an excuse.
うん。わあ、響さんと86さんです。
What is Reina doing here? I don't want to see a scar in the hate scene. Well, you're not gonna see her. Why not?
レイナちゃん。まあ、レイナ。
Wait. Let's hear two. What the fuck is going on? Behind Reina is Paulette. Sotetsu's still here, though. Even though the towel, even through the towel, I can see her beautiful slim body. And even I'd... Wait, that even I'd... Wait.
なんだ、奇遇だな、二人とも。
はあ、相鉄さんです。相鉄くん？
Yeah, I'm not surprised that she's embarrassed, considering that she was so flustered after realizing that he could see her panties when she was on the stepladder. So like, what did she expect? Did she not realize that Sotetsu was also here? Paulette panics and turns bright red. But Nini hasn't changed a bit.
今夜は賑やかな湯になるな。
はい。
Nini faces away again and resumes washing his body. That's a relief. Even with Paulette, Nini reacts the same way. No. This can't be good. Not in the least. I learned in school that sex is life. Wait, what? That's not what you should be learning.
響？ごめんなさい。ちょっと湯あたりしちゃったのかも。
I mean, Hibiki is technically right. Yeah, but... You know what? Yeah, this is an eroge, so sex is life. That's the main point. That's the main goal in this eroge. After everything, it always boils down to the routes. I can't ask with so many people around. I'm honestly relieved that I can't ask anymore.
背中、少し強めに流してもらえる？はい。ご要望通りにいたしましょう。
It feels good. The dirt and grime are getting washed away. See, that's the story part you were talking about, right? That's the important story bit. But why do scars remain? Why won't they ever wash away? Probably. Okay. Look. If they didn't want to show the scar, then why did they show her right side? Okay? There is an even important one with just Hachiroku and Sotetsu. Okay. The repeated rhythm shakes me in the deepest part of my body. Something sticks close to me. It's sweaty, yet warm and soft. The heartbeat matches mine. There's only one person in the world who like that.
暑いよ、みちこ。
Where's the CG? I don't know. I don't know. I guess it was too raunchy for it was too graphic for the all ages version. I pull off Michiko, who's stuck on me. I put some strength into her body that's intending on going back to sleep. Maybe it's because we're twins, but her ability to stick with me is amazing. I use all my strength with both hands as usual. Thud. I wake up. I feel the pain too. You just needed to wait a bit more.
ごめん。寝ぼけて、ここがどこか忘れちゃってた。
みち、ボイスから落っこっちゃったよ。
Normally I would toss off Michiko and she'd just land on the tatami mat. But today,
電車の床、木の板だから痛いよ。
わかる。僕にも来ちゃうくらいに痛かった。ごめんな、みち。コブになったりしてないか？
I pull up Michiko and brush her hair to the side to look at her forehead. It's red, but it's not swollen. Is it?
平気。ちょっとびっくりしただけ。それよりそうちゃん、パパとママ。
うん。二人ともぐっすりだね。
Mum had to wake up early to prepare the lunchboxes. Dad, like me, probably couldn't sleep because he was so excited.
ねえ、そうちゃん、今何時？列車どの辺を走ってるの？
わからない。窓の外真っ暗だし、時計は父さんがしてるけど。
そっか、見ちゃ
あ、こら、そんなことしたら。
Michiko grabs Dad's arm before I can stop her. At that moment, his drooped eyelids raise.
ああ、眠ってしまっていたか。
だから言ったのに。
う。ごめんなさい。
いや、ちょうどいいところで起こしてくれた。ほら、お前も寝ていると絶景を見逃すぞ。
あら、やだ。私ったら居眠りなんて。
You mind speaking up there, B? You're a bit quiet. Everyone ends up waking up. But what's the scenery he's talking about? Parents has sprites. Yeah, apparently.
お外、真っ暗だよ。
はは、真っ暗なのは、ほら。
そっか、トンネルだったのか。
Color returns to the monochrome world. But that color is still dull.
やだやだ、大雨になっちゃってる。
After saying that, Michiko looks up at me with big round eyes.
大丈夫？蒸気機関 車の火消えちゃわない？
お前は蒸気機関車をどんなものだと思ってるんだ？
知らない。だって見てないもん。
寝坊するから見れなかったんだろ。
After I say that, Michiko sticks out her tongue playfully. She overslept and was being fussy with her clothes and hat. If we didn't have to rush out, we could have seen the iron body of the steam engine before boarding.
そうちゃんは知ってるの？
うん。旅行の前に図鑑で調べた。
That's exactly why I wanted to see with my own eyes. But if I hint at any regret, Michiko will sense it. I don't want us to fight on our precious family trip, so I decide to be nice and explain it. Audio, fucking... Yeah.
鉄の分厚い体の中にボイラっていう釜がある。その中で石炭を燃やしてるから雨が降っても消えない。
そっか。なら安心だね。
Michiko breathes a peaceful sigh, but Mom, unlike Michiko, looks worried.
台風それてくれなかったんでしょうか？
So like, they... yeah, so, you know... Hang on, let me see something. Is there a reason why she's so quiet? She falls under other females, right? Hang on. Yeah. They just fucked up her audio, I guess. You're gonna have to read it.
そのようだな。これではせっかくの富士も拝めないか。
富士山？
ああ、しばらく行くとこの列車は富士川橋梁という鉄橋を抜ける。
鉄橋？ならその上から富士山が。
晴れていればな。見事な富士が拝めるのだが、まあ台風を抜けてさえしまえば。おっ！
Bubble. Train veers to the side and Michiko clings onto me. I was also holding onto Dad tightly.
今ずいぶん揺れたけど。
それなかったどころか直撃コースに入ってしまったのかもしれないな。
Before I can ask if he meant the typhoon, Dad answers me.
直撃コースに入っちゃうとどうなるの？
Plunk.
うわっ！
My body is floating. Because of the violent shaking, Michiko and I are thrown to the side.
相鉄！
みちこ！
Now her audio is fine. Cool. Grabbed by the outreached hands, our floating bodies are brought back down with force. In my arms, Michiko is huddled up and shaking with fear.
大丈夫か？みち。
Cool. We return to our seats, only be pushed into the back of them. The train is accelerating.
父さん。
バカな。こんな悪天候で加速などしたら最悪の場合脱線も。
If I'm ever scared, that fear transfers directly to Michiko, which in turn amplifies before ultimately coming back to me. It's a vicious cycle. This is not good. At this rate, Michiko will cry.
車掌呼んで。ちょっと誰か車掌呼んでって言ってるの。やだやだやだよ。
If just one person cries out, that'll incite panic amongst everyone. Michiko hardens up and shakes uncontrollably. Isn't there a way to calm her? Wait, I know.
ミチ、前の方がどうなってるか興味ない？
I grab both sides of her face and turn her teary eyes toward me.
前の方。
I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm interested. As we twins can see each other's thoughts, I repeat that in my mind.
この列車蒸気機関車が引っ張ってるでしょ。だから前の方に行ってみたら。
The train sways wildly to the side, but Michiko suppresses her screams. My feelings are transferring to her. I know her fears are lessening because I feel that. I hold her hand while we stand up.
前の方の窓からなら蒸気機関車が見えるかもしれない。きっと力強くてかっこよくって頼もしいよ。
In my mind, I think to myself, so you'll feel reassured after taking a look. Michiko stands up with a smile, not afraid of the train accelerating despite the shaking getting worse.
それならみちも見に行きたい。
よし、決まりだ。
いや、ちょっと待て。
行くぞ。ちゃんとついてこいよ。
I take Michiko's hand and move forward so that Dad's voice doesn't catch up to us. I know that he'll say it's best to sit in your seat at a time like this, but Michi will cry if we do that. When I think that, I can't help but take action. Don't make her cry. I'm the big brother. I hold Michiko up. As I do, I fight to hold back tears. This is what I've done ever since I was an infant.
ねえミチ、こんなにすごいスピードだ。前に行ったら客車の中まで煙もくもくかもしれないぞ。
やだ、そんなの。お洋服煙くなっちゃう。
Even as she says that, Michiko's face turns a reddish hue again. Her hand, wrapped in mine, isn't shaking anymore. Normally being twins is nothing but a nuisance, but it's reassuring during times like these.
このドアの向こうが一番前の客車だ。
There are lots of seats. There were so many more passengers in the second car.
ねえ、このスピードって普通なの？なんでこんなに揺れてるの？
Restless murmuring resounds throughout the car.
大丈夫です。悪天候で揺れが大きくなってるだけです。
Dao's cloak is trying her best to calm everyone down.
窓から前の方見えるかな。
Michiko sticks close to the window, as if to run away from the panicking scene. She suddenly turns around to me, on the verge of tears.
そうちゃん。
なんだこれ。ちょっとひどいね。何も見えない。
It's all white. Like flinging paint on a wall, the raindrops splatter against the glass, covering it completely in white.
雨ってこんなに怖くなるんだ。
確かに怖いね。けど雨は雨だ。ガラスを越えて何ができるってものでもないよ。
I say that to Michiko as a way to convince myself, but then
ミチ、
the sideways shaking pushes us off our feet. I try to protect Michiko, but I can't endure it and ultimately spill to the floor. Thud. A shock, but it's warm.
相鉄、美智子、元の席に戻るんだ。
Dad. Next to him is Mum. watching over us gently.
大丈夫よ。道、相鉄。お母さんたちがついてますから。
They got it right once, but never again. Yeah, you can hear that one, right? Toot.
なんだ
That's a lot of toots.
緊急事態だ。ただごとじゃ。うわあ
It overlaps with the loud steam whistle. Sideways shaking is even stronger than earlier. Dad loses his balance and lets go of us so that he doesn't drag us with him.
道、相鉄
Crash. At the moment in which Mom's body shields me, something comes into the corner of my vision. Charles Cloak lady falls with her wagon and tumbles from the shaking. Toot. Thud. I'm thrown down. I held Michiko with all my might. I can't adjust to what is happening and, as a result, am tossed around by the violent shaking. My body floats in the air, and a delayed pain strikes me. My lungs are being crushed, and the wind is getting forcibly pushed out of my body. Shock of the impact, followed by pain. A cry of agony leaves my body. One moment, I'm exhaling. The next moment, all the blood in my body drops. What was that pain? The one that felt like my lungs were being crushed. I can't see anything. I can't move. I hear a crackling sound mixed with the raindrops. Nauseating bloody smell mixed in with the scent of something charred. Hear a voice. My right hand still moves. I reach out with it. I search around by extending my fingers the farthest they can go. Michiko. Michiko. My voice is gone from all the screaming. No doubt the smell grows stronger, but then begins to dissipate. My hand continues to search, though even if I can't see, I can sense where my twin is. Squish. Oh. When my fingers register the sensation, I know. Even if I can't see, even if my sense of touch is dulled, I know. I'd know even without even needing touch.
様、相鉄様。
You know, without seeing or hearing. I've repeated it time and time again.
夢か。
汗お拭きしますね。ひどくうなされてらっしゃいましたが。
大事ない。ただの夢だ。
Yes. It's only a dream. It's the same dream I've had over and over. But it's been years since the dreams have been that vivid. We've taken the past few days to check on the damaged parts and stuck with 8620 the whole time. That must be the cause. Yes, that's right. Today is...
レールショップに行く約束か。
そうですね。8620修復に関しての所見をくださるとのことです。
うん。
The more we check on 8620, the more damage we find, revealing a certain fact. And that fact is the reduction in function of Hachiroku as a rail lord to the point that she can't even find ways to repair the damage.
私が従前であれば余計なお手間をポーレットさんにおかけしないで済みましたのに。
余計な手間などとは微塵も思っていなかろう。危機として作業にかかっていたではないか。
それは確かにそうですが。
I hear soft footsteps running toward us. I hear a panicking voice behind the sliding door.
86、ニーニーまだ起きない？ちょうど今。
起きたぞ。
兄さん、おはようございます。
おはよう。とは言い難いか。すまんな。寝過ごして迷惑をかけた。
After bowing, the sliding door opens just a crack. Hibiki glances at me and gives a big smile.
迷惑なんて大丈夫ですよ、兄さん。まだ間に合います。
I look at the clock and see we have 15 minutes until the appointment. I see. If we use the aircraft, we can still make it.
そうだな。よし。
There's no time to wash up. I take off my wet pajamas and...
私、先行ったるけ
ん。見積もり不能？
Did your ranking change? No, it's the same. But, I think I'm going to, end stream off for today. So, thanks for watching. Game tomorrow? What do you mean game tomorrow? Did you forget that you were Maitetsu, right? Yeah. Did you forget you, was in the same day? I guess. Yeah, you gave me 75 in one day. So, you know, that's 3 days worth. No, I didn't. I remember. Do you remember or do you not remember? Here, I'll replay them for you if you forgot. You got this one.
I am horny for more anime lowly train girls like Hachiroku.
I do remember. Okay. Then I won't need to play the rest of them. But, yeah. Either way, thanks for watching. Where is it? Oh, wait, it's up here. Oh, well. There. Thanks for watching, thanks for lurking, thank you for chatting. If you enjoyed, a follow would be appreciated, and if you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. But, yeah. Like I said, tomorrow I am playing Maitetsu, and the day after I will also be playing Maitetsu. But, until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I will see you guys again next stream. Bye bye.